Good morning, the bus just started to move. So we're going to two villages, Santa Rosa de Copa and Ingenio. Let's go. We just got dropped off by the bus. Looks like we get into this one here. Okay, let's just see. This is for me the first time sitting in one of these little things. I don't know how you call them. Loud monsters, I would call them. So this was this crazy car that brought us here. Now we are at the Convento de Copa. Did I say that right? Convento de Copa? So this is a monastery and it has a cemetery as well. Let's try to get in there. Wow, it is closed. Bad luck. Here you can start your visit to the monastery, but it appears to be closed as well. Bad luck again. So we found this little place in there, and there are a lot of signs, and Vanessa told me, now she's taking some beautiful pictures, she told me that this place was used to bring the Christianity into the rainforest. And I also learned that a lot of priests got killed by the natives here because, well, they didn't get along too well, I guess. Okay, that's it for the Ocopa de Ingenio. I'm so bad. Let's check out the next place. Now we are looking for a waterfall, but we have no idea where it is. Oh, I'm wearing a jacket now because the sun is shining, yes, but it's cold. It's very cold. No idea where this girl is leading me to. But I trust her. I mean, I met her yesterday, so. Okay, now it's time to learn something again. We saw always this little canal here, right? It was not really a natural river. And here we can see where this whole thing starts. This little creek is supposed to go on the left. That's the natural way, right? Always the lowest point. But here, humans came and decided, hey, we need that water for our agriculture or for whatever. And then they built this canal, and now we have here this separation. And when these farmers don't need the water, they can close this gap here, and then the river has water again. So this is the waterfall we were looking for. We found it now, but it was not as high as we expected, but it's still very nice to have water here in this very dry area. Going downhill again. Let's go. Okay, we left the forest, we are back in civilization, and now we are looking at something to eat because I didn't have breakfast and it's 12 o'clock. It's high noon if you want to, and I am dying of hunger. Vanessa is hungry as well, right? Tiene mucha hambre. Yo también. Vámonos. So every Plaza de Armas has a church and usually also a post office. I don't see one. But over there's a municipality building. We are now in a little village. It's called Concepción. Concepción, right? Concepción, and we are planning to go up a hill to have a nice view. I hope we find the way though. I'm not so sure about it. Oh, we found the mountain. This is the mountain where we're going. Going up here. We are already losing our breaths. We didn't come out far, but we are on more than 3,300 meters in altitude. That means the air is way thinner than we are used to it. So this is a hardcore experience. We made it to the Holy Mary. Behind me is Holy Mary, and here is Holy Jesus. Okay, now we get excited. We entering the Holy Mary. We are going up the Holy Mary. We made it. We are on top of the Holy Mary of Concepción, Peru. Jesus is on top of Holy Mary. That's so wrong. On so many levels. Okay, let me tell you something about Concepción. There's this town down there, and this was founded in 1537. So it is like almost 500 years old. By the way, Lima was founded in 1535. So only 2 years after the Spanish arrived at the Pacific coast in Lima, they already arrived here in the middle of the Andes Mountains on like 3,300 meters in altitude. That's quite impressive, right? You see that? It's the Plaza Mayor. And because here is such a beautiful, beautiful panorama, we just recognized that right there behind me there is a glacier. I cannot show you that with this lens now, but I will change my lens and then we'll zoom into it. Okay. Here is the glacier. And we're already back down. We have been up there on top of the Holy Mary. Now we go down to the city again, to Concepción, and then we try to find a trout place. Trout? Trout! They are called trout! Welcome to the trout farm in... where are we? In Ingenio, Peru. So they close at 5. Here. Horario de hasta las 5. Now it's 5 minutes to 5. But they told us that when we enter we still have a lot of time. So here we buy the tickets for how much is it? 1.5 sols. Oh look, some sheep. Okay, back to the fish. 1.5 sols. This is very, very cheap. So in case you're wondering why exactly here there are so many trouts, so many fishes, well, here we are close to a river, and this river always brings very fresh water, very fresh and cold water from the mountains, from the Andes. And this water always has to be in movement. It needs to be constantly renewed. Not because the fish are so dirty, but because the fish needs a lot of oxygen in their water, okay? So these are special mountain fishes, if you might call them like that, and they need a lot of oxygen in the water so they can survive. In a very calm river where there's not a lot of movement, there is a lack of oxygen, and this kind of fish, the trout, sorry, doesn't survive. Do you know how I pronounce trout? Trout. T-R-O-U-T. Trout. In German we call it forelle. Or in Espanol, trucha. From this tower here you have a very nice view on the whole fish farm. And you can see the different pools, different sizes as well. So the baby fish, they don't need a lot of space. But as they get bigger, they of course need more space. So then they are moved to bigger pools. And sooner or later, they end up in your stomach, most likely. Do you eat fish? If so, do you know where your fish is coming from? Maybe from here. It was a beautiful day, and we ended here at this fish farm. If you like this video, leave a comment, thumbs up, subscribe maybe, and hit the notification bell, and see you for the next video. Bye.